Okay. Everybody's been taking pictures of us. So I'm sick of it. This right here is the real picture. You guys. Yeah. We've come here to put up with his bullshit. We gotta thank John Leopold. From an obscure event that took place here 50 years ago, it's built up to something magnificent and huge. And it's really nice over the 50 years. In America, you know, everything important that happened 50 years ago is given a big deal. And then it's forgotten, which is only right. But the neat thing about the 50 years is that it is all a myth. And the myth grows, and it'll continue to grow. It'll grow for thousands of years about the 60s. And as it grows, slowly all the bullshit will slough off the mountain. And then the enduring story will be there, something like Homer's Iliad or the Odyssey. And that will be the story. Look forward to it. Well, this all came out of nowhere to me. And the way it came was I got an email from some guy I didn't even know who said that his birthday was November 27th, which was the anniversary of the first acid test, and he felt like he was a special person and that he was living his life according to the Prankster principles. And he said about all the stuff we did, was it merely a series of chance coincidences, or do you feel it was all preordained? I answered him, yes, true, with lots of free will included. Now, to set the story straight, since I was the host, you would say, of the thing, to have the house and everything. Need a little more to work on there. Okay. I run a little piece, I've cut it down enough. I mean, we've been really overwhelmed. It wasn't really an acid test, per se. We hadn't started doing the acid test yet. And dig this, it was a Halloween party. We'll get to that. The merry band, the Pranksters, you know, was actually a band. And we played our instruments in a bizarre fashion, calling our music a form of non-verbal communication. We set up our instruments in the living room of the house, and we went outside to commune with the moon. We formed an Om circle and held hands. The clouds parted and the moon came down. A beam of light came down on all of us, and we rose 3-4 feet off the ground. It happens to all of us. But this was a special, wonderful moment where we were all in our costumes for the Halloween party. Mountain Girl was a little Bo Peep. Lee Quanstrom was Clark Kent, the famous reporter. George Walker, he was Flash Gordon, zooming around so fast you couldn't keep up with him. Mike Hagan was the Eastern Oregon wheat rancher. I was the spirit with my face painted up like him. Gretsch was the Wonder Woman. And Kesey was the Wizard of Oz. As we settled down on the ground from our own circle, we heard music coming from the house. And we went inside to find these guys on our instruments and playing. Phil Nash on my bass, Big Ben on Gretsch's piano, Bob Weir on Mike Hagan's guitar, and Jerry Garcia on Kesey's guitar. And they were going, and we came in, stood around them, and kind of sang with them and everything, and kind of leaned over their shoulders and played their instruments with them and everything, and finally they faded out and we played for a while. And it went like that all night long as we were zooming and grooving through our high. Allen Ginsberg and Neil Cassidy were there. Very late, we lay on the floor and held microphones and rapped long, nonsensical, political, free jazz morphed into deep religiosos when we started talking about meeting on the other side, if we believed in it or not. Neil Cassidy, the Catholic, said, "Doggone dogma, dog man." Kesey, the Baptist, said, "I want to fervently believe." Babbs, the doulier, said, "We won't know till we get there." George Walker, putting it off, said, "How about it, Ginsberg? What's the Buddhist take?" Ginsberg didn't hesitate. "There was a chicken on the side of the road," he said. He saw another chicken on the other side. And he yelled across, "How do I get to the other side?" And the chicken said, "You're on the other side." Dawn crested the eastern ridge, and everybody packed up and went home, leaving not too bad a mess. Only a 3-day job to clean it up. I finally figured out the November 27th thing, the confusion. On November 27th, after Thanksgiving, remember the barn? Any of you out there on the road? Is it still there?
No.
Gone. There were a lot of great gigs there. We had a gig at the barn on November 27th, the Merry Pranksters. We all went there and played and cavorted and everything. And someone put a sign on the hip pocket bookstore. November 27th, party at Babbs's. But it wasn't at Babbs's, it was at the barn. So see the confusion factor? Confusion reigns. We love it. This is what counts. This is what makes the whole story. Without the confusion, there'd be nothing. It'd just be ordinary.
Ain't it the truth?
Okay, I won't lay it on you now. We fucked around with the humor and all that. You only get one chance like this to do this. You gotta do it. I'm glad I got all your attention back there and all the murmuring stopped. You can hear me good. So here it is. We never touted the use of LSD, nor did we provide it for anyone. We were never pawns of the CIA. As Kesey said, our mission was nothing less than saving the world. He knew there are forces at work wanting to keep us arguing and fighting with one another, to keep us from working on something together. That would allow the evildoers to do their dastardly deeds while we were dicking around, fighting with one another, distracted. Keep your mind ahead. Keep a step ahead. Open a door and blast through their hang-ups, their sick highs. Work for the good. That's understood. We're not running for election and we're not seeking protection. Puncture their hot air balloons with barbs of wit. Deflect their opposing force with off-the-wall antics. Leave them confused and disappear into invisibility. Disappear into invisibility. Put on the cloak of invisibility. Who was that masked man, Martha?
Thank you.
Thank you.